Oh, okay. So we have three amazing, beautiful ladies on for tonight's team training. And I love it because they all have different lifestyles. Okay. So Alexis has 4 kids and she's a military mom. So I don't know if that's military wife. And so literally her husband's deployed right now. Brooklyn is newly engaged with no kids. And Rebecca, do you have 1 or 2? 2. And she has 2. So like we have like all life. So I asked Rebecca to be on here today. I'm going to go ahead and start with her because she just had a new distributor. You guys, go Ruby in 23 days. And so to me, that says a lot about who she is teaching and how she is teaching them. And that's a big deal. And if you're new here, you guys, I want you to take notes because you could sign a team member tomorrow. And this is a huge part of being successful in this business because I could sign 10 customers, but if I teach other people, if I help 3 other people sign 10 customers, guess what? I have 40 customers on my team. Okay. And so that's a big deal, teaching people correctly and helping them be successful. So Rebecca, can you go ahead and start with your story first? Put you on that spotlight.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, she's gonna call on me first. Don't do it. It's fine. I also am actually a military spouse as well, and my husband's also on deployment. We have 2 little kids, a 3-year-old and a 3-month-old, I guess. My husband left when he was 6 weeks old, so I've been doing this all on my own. I tell my girls, if I can do it, you can do it. I signed up back in March, I believe. I was watching Mikkel for a year and a half. So you guys, people are watching you. I was watching her. I didn't comment anything. She asked me to host a post a couple times, never did anything for her. Straight up ignored her. A year ago, I was like, hey, I'm ready to sign up. I never actually signed up until this year, March. And I signed up because I was watching Cheyenne on her team, and Cheyenne said, back when we could say numbers, she said, I'm going to earn a $15,000 bonus in 3 months. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Her and I actually used to do a different business that obviously didn't work out. So I was like, hey, I'm going to watch her. And so I did watch her, and she signed up in January. In 3 months, she earned her bonus. That's when I signed up under Mikkel. And then I was like, hey, I'm going to do it. And so I got really loud about it, and I told everyone I'm going to earn that $15,000 bonus. That's what it was back then when you went diamond, and I went diamond in 90 days. I put my head down. I stayed focused. I listened to my leaders. They obviously know what they're talking about. I remember I was pregnant at the time when I promoted. I was actually like a month before I gave birth. That's when I promoted. So I had a lot going on with pandemic and all that craziness. But I remember standing in the shower. I put my speaker in the shower and I would listen to personal development. I was just so laser focused that I wasn't even scared to go diamond because I just knew it was going to happen. Once I hit diamond, then things kind of like slowed a little bit. And I was like, wait, what's happening? Because I went diamond so quickly. And I think a lot of people can relate to this. We were in such a boom. Then all of a sudden it's like, wait, what's going on? But the thing is, I never stopped. And we're going double diamond this month. I'm so excited. I think that's my story. Did you need anything else?
No. I love that so much. I'll probably like nitpick your story a little bit like while you're talking because I think that's like a big deal. Like you guys, she listened to personal development. She listened to us and she got to work. It's funny because I like what you said too. You guys, like there are people who will be 1 foot in, 1 foot out while they're learning. And then there's the people who go quick and they just put 2 feet in. They're like, whatever, I'm just going to do it all and go all in. And those are the people who go quick. So share with me like what you do from start, first of all, to sign distributors in the first place. Okay. Because you guys, we know how to sign customers. That's easy peasy. We share about the products. We share stories. But how do you bring in distributors as a new distributor, like before you went diamond, and how do you coach them?
Can I add something to my story real quick?
Girl, you talk all you want.
I totally forgot this, but I think this is a huge part of my story. I signed up. I was so excited. I remember messaging Mikkel in the car. I'm like, hey, what's next? Okay, tag me in the next video. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're such a dream. This is amazing. I'm like, yeah, like I just, when I want it, I get it. I was so excited for like maybe a day, and then I just backed off and I was like, nope, this is not for me. Like, what did I get myself into? I started reading bad comments, or people were getting in my head, and my husband wasn't completely on board because I had tried something before, and I was like, this isn't for me. So I ghosted Mikkel for 3 weeks. She messaged me. She's like, hey, you want to have a phone call? I didn't respond to that. I was just like, nope, not doing it. Said, how do I cancel my account? I went through eSuites. I was like, I'm going to cancel my account. I'm done. I never actually did it. Thank goodness. But I watched her again for 3 weeks, and I was like, hey, you know, if she can do it, why not me? Why can't I do it? And that's when I put my head down. I'm like, hey, I'm just going to go for it. I think that's important because I have people who sign up, and you're going to have people who sign up and they're all so excited. And then you're like, wait, where did they go? What happened? Well, you keep being consistent because they're going to keep watching you. That's exactly what I did. And I saw Michaela. I'm like, hey, I'm going to do it.
That is good. Let's give a clap for that, because those people can frustrate the crap out of us. We're like, we work so hard for you, but even then we're like, I thought you were gonna be amazing. But you guys, like, keep that faith, because I have had a good handful of people do that to me. And it's just that glimpse of fear. But man, that is gold right there. That's a good part. And so Eden said, yeah, basically you went diamond in 2 months. So what? That's amazing. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, so signing distributors. I kind of wrote it all down. My first thing is do all the things. Put yourself out there. TikTok is a new platform, but I've signed so many people from TikTok. So just learn. Shout out to Christy. She literally has everything in the team page, and I'm still finding things. Like, if you don't know something, you can YouTube it. You can go to Google. You can go to Christy's team page. She's laid everything out. Conversations. Just, I'm mind blown. You are amazing, first off. I'm still finding things that are helping me, but do all the things. Show your face. I remember when I was promoting to Diamond, I just got loud about it. We're not annoying. I wasn't like sales pitchy, I guess, but in my stories I just incorporated it into my life, and I told them, guys, I'm so excited, I'm earning this huge bonus. Like, even if the bonus is $300, that's $300 you don't have or they don't have. So be loud about it. I think that's what helped me, is just showing my face in my stories, showing them that I'm a normal person, that I want to do this. And so I think signing distributors, it's all about relating. Make them relate. I can't relate to everyone. I cannot relate to everyone I sign. Well, I say that, but like, I can twist my words to relate to everyone. Like, I have never been on food stamps. Some people have, but I can relate. Like, that's really hard, you know, just simply saying something like that to them. So showing your face is, I think, a big thing. Also, signing distributors, it's being who you want to sign. Like, I want to sign hardworking, motivated people. So that's who I am. And even if no one else shows up, even if my team doesn't show up, I still show up. I haven't recently, but I used to do morning power hours, and sometimes it was just me. But I told my team, I said, we're doing it. Like, even with just me and the kids and my husband being gone, I did it every single morning, and I showed up. I have had so many distributors sign, and they tell me, I was watching you for 6 months. They never commented. They never did anything. Like, I've been shocked by some of the people who have signed up. I just never thought it would be them, but they were watching me, and they're like, I saw you were consistent, you're motivated, you're hardworking, that's what I want. And those are the kind of people I want to attract. So I think a big thing about signing distributors is being that distributor first. What else? Oh, another thing with signing distributors, you're not desperate for them. You don't need them. This was a huge thing. So I used to do another MLM, and I remember like praying on people, like, I need your business. I need you to be my distributor. This was so different. So I had a learning curve. Sorry, Betsy. This was so different. I had a learning curve with that. I realized I don't need them to be successful. I actually had this huge opportunity and a gift to offer them. Like some people really, really desperately need this. A lot of people need this business. And so as soon as I had, like, you have to do personal development. As soon as I like switched my mindset, like I don't need them, but I have a gift I can offer them. That's when the game changed, because people will feel that you're not desperate for them. We're not desperate for people. Those people are coming to you. God's providing that.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry. This is like amazing, you guys. Like, this is freaking gold. Gold. Like the golden goose is everything you're saying, you guys. And people can feel your desperation if you act like you are desperate, but we are not. We have an opportunity. So really quick, what personal development did you do to change your mindset on that, if you can remember? Was it?
Yeah, I wrote down a few things. The first book, and now this is something I've learned. Personal development is so personal to everyone. Books that have helped you are probably not going to help me, or vice versa. So these are things that have helped me. There's a lot out there. The first book I read was Girl, Stop Apologizing. I just listened to that thing in the shower over and over again. Like, that was very helpful. Of the Millionaire Mind. That blew my mind. You have to, your money mindset. You have to grow your money mindset. You have to grow your mind. If your mind's not growing, your business is not growing, period. As Christy would say, period, end of story. The other thing, The Strangest Secret, YouTube it. It's a YouTube video, like 30 minutes long. It goes along with the Netflix video, The Secret. It's all about mindset. Those three things really changed it for me. Also, I'm reading The Dream Giver. I think we're all reading it, or we should be reading it. That really helped. Those were kind of the books I started with.
Okay, that's good. You know what's cool about her too, you guys? She's got a sister, and it's your twin, and she's doing great too. So I just think that's like even like icing on the cake. I just think that's so cool. Okay, so how do you coach your peeps?
So I want to tell the newbies this, it's all a learning process. The things that I did when I first started, I don't do now. And the things that I do now, I'm not going to do in 6 months. So don't expect to have it all together right now. Like you're learning, you're growing as a leader. Do you want me to walk you step by step, like how I actually train my distributors?
I you know, like you don't have to share scripts and things like that, but kind of just the process, like, do you use the team page training videos? You know, like, do you walk them through their conversations? Because I think people lose that personal touch and they're like, tag you in a video, okay, bye. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So this is how I do it. I'm going to move really fast. But the way that I do it, they say, hey, I signed up. I have them sign up. I don't do it for them. They say, hey, I signed up. And so I said, great, I'm so excited. The first thing we're going to do, we take care of their auto shipment and we take care of their tax information. I don't give them anything else. I'm not overwhelming this. This kind of helps me test the water. Like, are they really in this, or are they just like that? Sometimes that's overwhelmed people, and that's just the first step. So they get that done. I add them to the team page. I tell them that I'm doing that. While they're getting added, I help them write their first post. Before we've done, like, it takes a while to get added to the team page, and so I help them write their first post. They watch the video, and then this is something Christy has taught me, is I have a phone call. I didn't do this in the beginning because it scared the crap out of me. I was like, I don't want to do that. But do you want to be successful? Get over yourself, okay? I still to this day feel nervous when they call me. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to say? Like, but whatever. So I have a phone call with them. Usually it's a FaceTime, and I just get to know them. I usually don't really train them too much in that phone call. It's just, why did you join this business? How can I help you get there? I believe in you. You need to believe in them so they can believe in themselves. That's what Mikkel did for me, and still to this day, she believes in me sometimes when I'm like, I don't know if I can do this, and she's like, yes, you can. I'm like, okay, I can. And then after that, I teach them, after we've gotten them their first post, this is something I think Pam did or something. I teach them about host to post immediately, because that is a huge tool that we have. I didn't know about it at first. It probably like 2 months before I learned about it. That's where I'm signing 90% of my customers. So I instantly teach them about host to post. And that first week, I walk them through all their conversations. Yes, I give them the loyal customer script, a distributor script, but I teach them how to use those scripts. I don't just like, here's this, do your thing. I teach them how to use those scripts. I'm very like on them that first week especially, but then I teach them to be resourceful. I don't want to walk them through everything. I shouldn't have to. Like, the people who are successful are the people who, use their resources. And like I said at the beginning of this video, we have so many resources. Check out the team page. Christy has just provided everything for us. I think that's kind of how I do it. And then, of course, they come to me and talk to me as needed, but I really try to teach them to be resourceful.
I love that. Okay, so how many distributors on average do you think you sign a month?
It goes up and down all the time. I'd say at least 10, sometimes more,
That's
sometimes
good.
not.
If you guys didn't know, to be a diamond, which is about $1,900 a month, that is 16 distributors total. So essentially, if you put your freaking butt in gear, you could literally do that in 60 days, just like what she did. So that is so freaking good. Okay, is there any other things that you want to share with us? Tips, like a light bulb moment for you, anything like that?
Yes, I have a quote. This came to me. This was like inspiration struck. When I went diamond so quickly, then when I was kind of stuck, I got down on myself, and that's normal. Okay, that's business. Two things. If you're feeling down or frustrated, go to your upline. That is what they're for. Not your downline, not your sideline. I guess you could go to your sideline, but I always go to Mikkel, even to this day. Like, if I'm feeling frustrated or like I can't do it, she always knows what to say. You know why she always knows what to say? Because she's doing personal development. So that goes into that. But the quote I wanted to share with you guys, so like I said, I had been struggling for a while because I just wasn't hitting my promotion. I was putting in the work. I'm like, what the heck? She reminded me, it's hard work and faith. I wasn't putting in the faith. And I had that light bulb moment where I was like, hey, I need to believe in God. Let go and let God. And the thing that popped in my head today was, just because I'm not where I want to be doesn't mean I'm not where I need to be. That's it. Just because I'm not where I want to be doesn't mean I'm not where I need to be. I have had, specifically, I can think of these 2 rock stars that have come into my business, and I've been praying for them. I would not have been able to train them or provide what they needed 6 months ago. But now they're here because I've grown as a person. Now I can take those people, but I've also been consistent. It's just hard work and faith. Keep the faith. If you're in a low moment right now, just be faithful, put your head down and get to work.
Oh man, I love you. You're amazing. Okay, that is so freaking good. And I am like the same way, you guys. If I work with, I'm like freaking out over here. If I work, I'm the same way. If I work without faith, like I get no results. I get no amazing people. The second that I start, okay, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have faith, like boom. It's like, people just are like, I'm like, why are you so amazing? Like, I prayed for you literally right now. So anyways, you are amazing. And if you remember or think of anything else, feel free to just put it in the chat and I will unmute you. Okay, cool. All right. I see Alexis's beautiful face next. All right, guys. She's a snack too, so y'all better watch out.
Well, snap diddle. I totally
get your fire hydrants over here though, okay?
No, I do. I tend to go fast. I may cry, I may not. You just never know what you're going to get out of me, but it's going to be a blast. So for those who don't know, my name's Alexis. I am an Army wife as well. My husband just deployed for the 2nd time since I've been in this business, and I have 4 kids. 4. My oldest is 6 years old, and my youngest is 10 months old, okay? So if we can do it, you can too. So basically, I love Rebecca's story because I'm like, oh, that was me. Oh, that was me. Because when I started, I seen Christy be so successful, and I'm like, if she can do it, I'm going to just do whatever she says. So I was willing to learn. I was like, tell me what to do, and I'll do it. Okay, sign this. Okay, do this and move this. I just did it, you guys. I did whatever she said. And because of that, in 6 weeks, I went Ruby, which earned me at the time a $1,000 Ruby bonus. I went Emerald in 3.5 months. I felt like I was on top of the world, and I earned a $5,000 Emerald bonus. And literally that was my goal, like go Emerald, make $1,000 a month. But because Christy is so amazing and she casts such awesome vision, I wanted more. I'm like, if I could make $1,100 a month and already $6,000 in bonuses, only 3.5 months in, why can't I do more? So I kept going. 6 months in, I went diamond that very next month, double diamond. Guess what? 2 more bonuses, $25,000 in bonuses, diamond and double diamond, okay? And then just before I was 2 years in, I went triple diamond and earned another bonus. I don't even remember what that was at the time, 20 or 25,000, who knows? I can't keep track anymore. I'm like over 50 or $60,000 of bonuses. It's insane. It's insane. And I know some of you are probably looking right now going, okay, that's a lot of money. I used to be there. I used to think, holy crap, I just want a few $100s. I don't know about all these thousands. That's insane. But I did it. I did it. I freaking did it. All I did was show up, listen to every single thing Christy said. I never second guessed her. I never thought she had bad interest in place of anything. I always said, okay, if I want to be where Christy's at, I got to do what she says. I showed up team trainings. If she did power hours, we did the power hours. Whatever we did, whatever she changed up, whatever she added in new, I did it. And that's how I got to where I am. When I first started, you guys, my husband was deployed. I have 3 kids at the time. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's something about joining the business, you get pregnant again. So that's how I had Mason. I blame the products because it turned me sexy, because I lost 37 pounds on the products, you guys. 37 pounds in 4 months. So if you haven't started the products yet, I just want to add this in there really quick. You should. Because when you become passionate like this, right here, this is passion. Because I love the products and I love what we do. And that is what helps you succeed in this business. Passion, excitement, all the good. But that's my story. Okay. Got any questions for me?
Okay, that's so good, you guys. It's so true, though. Be careful. Be careful about using the products because you'll have babies. You'll make babies. Anyways, hopefully, if you want them. They're all blessings. It's fine. Okay, so what do you do right now that you feel like is bringing people in, whether it's customers or distributors?
So one of the things I always say, and it's one of the things that most people are so scared to do, is going live. How did you guys just feel hearing me talk? Getting excited about what I'm doing, getting excited about the products, about my journey, about what I've done. Well, that was me at the beginning. Granted, I was terrified. I was terrified when I started going live, but I started small. And I started with doing my own personal sample pack giveaways. I didn't have much, so I'd get together a few products and I would go live and pick a winner. And that's what started it and got me comfortable with the camera. And then from there, I talked about where I wanted to go. I didn't have a story at the beginning, like a successful one, as they say, but I knew what I wanted. We were on Wick, you guys. We had $13,498 in credit card debt. We literally had to pay maybe $100 toward this credit card, $100 toward this credit card, $100 towards that credit card, just to turn around and use it for gas and groceries and pay, max it out again. That was our life. So that's what I talked about. Wanting to pay off that credit card debt, wanting to lose that weight. And I did it all. They watched me because I was loud about it and I went live. Okay, I didn't go live every single day. Probably if I did, though, I'd be like even farther ahead. But every time I go live, like literally, exactly, getting loud. I see you guys over there. Literally, I just went live the other day. I was just going to go get a massage and it hit me in the head. I'm like, before this business, I have never, ever gotten a massage before. Simple as that, a massage, right? Since joining this business, I was heading to go get my 4th one, paid for a babysitter, and I was able to just go enjoy myself. But I went live about that and talking about where I was then and where I am now. And guess what happened? By the time I got out that massage and got home, got my kids down for nap, I had so many messages and so many comments on my post about I'm an inspiration, I'm ready, more info, because I went live. I will never stop talking about going live because it's showing your personality, who you are, and you're putting a face to your business, the business that you're doing. But, I also want to talk, when she mentioned quote, Rebecca did, I'm like, oh, I got a good quote. You made me think of it. I almost forgot, and I have to write things down or I forget. I have a potential DT. She's going to be amazing. She'll join my team one day, okay? I know she will. She posted a quote, and I was like, girl, you're basically doing my business. That's like our mindset right there. And this was the quote. this is part of it, whatever I could remember off the top of my head. Marriage is hard. Divorce is hard. Being obese is hard. Being fit is hard. Being broke is hard, and being financially disciplined is hard. Everybody has a hard, anything you choose is going to be hard. You just have to decide which hard you want. Do you want to live the hard life and be miserable, or do you want to work hard and live a better life? Okay? Because the harder you work at this business, the more you're going to get out of it. It is a very simple business. But if you're only giving it 20%, you're not going to make a lot. But when you work harder and give it your all, oh my gosh, that's where your life changes. I never thought I would be a triple diamond leader. I always thought that's so impossible. I was just thinking about diamond and was like, oh, I don't know about that. That's crazy, but let's do it, you know? But every time you hit it, you do it. You just do it. As long as you're putting in the work and you're being consistent, you do it. And I want to tell you guys a moment for me. I had a moment, and I love this moment. I haven't talked about it a lot because I forgot about it. And then it hit me the other day, and I told my girls in my powwow, because I do powwows too now because of Mikkel. She helped me out with that. Thank you, girl. So I had a moment when I went triple diamond. Actually, it was after, technically. It was when I first seen my very first triple diamond paycheck. I made like over $8,000, almost $9,000. And I just remember opening that paycheck. Well, I always picture myself when I think back, it's like a paper, but it's my phone. And I was just like, holy crap, this is one paycheck, and this isn't even weekly bonuses, you guys. And I remember screaming my husband's name, Travis, come here. And he comes up to me, what, babe? I'm like, just look at it. And he took the phone, and he's like, holy crap, babe, holy crap. What do you want to do? You did amazing. What do you want to buy? Where do you want to go? Just go do something, spend some money, right? You deserve it. And I couldn't answer him. I just stared at him. And all I could think was, and this is where I got emotional even to him at the time, and I said, I don't want anything. I want to get back to work. I want to do this for my team now. Like, if I can do this, I want to show how many other girls can do this too, or men. Men could do it too. They're just a little bit more difficult, okay? They're just a little bit more disbelieving. But, I mean, I want to help change my team's life now, you know? Yes, that's great. I made $8,000 a month, but I want to be able to say, like Christy does, I have this many girls or guys on my team that are making this much money a month, you know? And that moment will forever stick with me. And when I go presidential diamond, I will remember that moment, and it's going to push me to the next step. But I forgot what we were talking about. I just went on a rant. Sorry.
No, I love that. That is like the truest thing ever. You guys, like, something that you will learn. It's not usually going to be right away. It's usually after your own bills are paid for and things like that. But I can spot somebody who's going to go ambassador. If your new ambassador is literally the highest rank in the company, if you are hungry to do the business and you're excited about doing the business, the money will come, and it will come like unlimited. And I don't want to say effortlessly, but it kind of is effortlessly, because you're so excited about doing the work and helping people that it's like the money just flows into you freely. Like, it's just so freaking incredible. Okay. So Alexis, I just love you. Is there anything else that you want to share?
That's true. That was all of it. That's
okay.
it.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I never want to cut anyone off. And they're like, excuse me.
Sometimes you never know. I might be like, oh, I thought of something else, but I'm good.
Okay, awesome. You guys, Alexis I just want you guys to know, if you want to be on this team and be successful, you have to be fun and nice and hardworking. Okay, so if you have anything else that you want to share afterwards, just let me know. I'll unmute you. Okay, Brooklyn. Okay.
Oh, hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey, guys. Okay, so I am Brooklyn. In 2 months, I will be in this business for 2 years, which is absolutely crazy because time seriously flies by. But I got started when I was going to school. I was in my CNA program, and I was just broker than broke. I started out as a sorry, my dogs are going crazy. I started out as a customer, and I couldn't even purchase the hair, skin, nail vitamins. So if you have customers that are broke, offer them the business because my distributor didn't. And then a couple months later, I just came to her. I'd been watching her, and I was like, you know what? I had kind of been in an MLM before, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna go for it. I joined in December of 2018. And that January, I actually didn't go to conference. Worst mistake of my life. So you guys better all get to conference, okay? I didn't go to conference, but I actually went Emerald while everyone was at conference. And then I went Diamond a month later. And then a month after that, I went Double Diamond, you guys. So in 4 months, I went from not even being able to afford our hair, skin, nail vitamins to Double Diamond. And it was insane. It was crazy, you guys, but I literally just dove in. I did everything I could. I'm just a person that when I do something, I go all in and I do it. And I did host posts like crazy. So if you're not doing host posts, dive into host posts because I didn't have the biggest network, but I just got into host posts. It transformed my business. I did the lives, I did the messaging, I did everything that my leader said, and I honestly didn't believe I could, but we have so much amazing support and amazing team that just totally pour into us. I've been on every single team training that we've ever had, and so it has just been a ride, you guys. And after I went Double Diamond, I went through this spot in my business where I just started comparing. I didn't feel worthy of my paychecks, and I kind of just started slowing down. And then I realized, like, no, this is my purpose. This is my calling. This is my passion. This is what I'm supposed to do. And you guys, while I went Double Diamond, I was working full time and going to school full time. So I had no excuses. I was running to the bathroom to send out messages. I was posting on my break. I was staying up till midnight. So there's literally no excuses and no reason that you can't do this too. You can't earn these bonuses that are out there right now. And so is there like a weird echo?
Yeah, hold on. Hey, Tamara, can you mute? If you don't, I tried to send it in the message, but it wouldn't. Okay, perfect. Good, she did.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So basically I went through this time of comparing, and then something happened and I just said, you know what? I'm here for life. This is my passion. This is my purpose. And I stopped focusing so much on myself, and I started focusing on my team, and I started focusing on the lives that I could transform and I could change. And that's when it was around this time last year, I totally transformed my business by bringing in rock stars and helping them change their lives. And I literally signed my Double Diamond. Actually, today is her 1-year anniversary, and I signed one of my other diamonds in December. And so I literally just got down and started literally what the girls are saying. Like, I put all of my faith into my business, and I put God into my business, and I gave him my business every single day, and I gave him my hands every single day to bring me the people that need this. Because honestly, you guys, I went from not even being able to afford hair, skin, nail vitamins to having over $50,000 in my savings, buying my dream car. And so if this business has totally transformed my life, there's so many people out there that need this too. And so I really just dove down and started focusing on other people and focusing on the lives that I could change. And then this past year I went Triple Diamond, and I wanted to go triple that past year, but you guys, I wasn't the leader that was meant to go Triple Diamond. And sometimes you have to wait, and you have to grow, and you have to transform into that leader, doing that personal development. And I needed that almost like year to go through and to grow as that Triple Diamond leader. So I'm glad I didn't go Triple Diamond until this year, because I wasn't that leader that I needed to be. So now I went Triple Diamond this year, and now we're going presidential. And you guys, it's just been the most amazing ride ever. And I just am so thankful for this business, because it's totally, completely changed my life.
I love that. And did you guys hear what she said? She said, I went triple, and now we are going presidential. It's so cool to just watch each other and ourselves, like just adapt the way we talk, like adapt like everything through every phase. And you guys have heard these people, and you might be brand new and you're like, girl, I just am working on my first few customers. And honestly, at the end of the day, like that's good. That's your first goal, because you have to sign customers in order to eventually teach someone else to sign customers, you know, and everything else comes with time. And I think that's the most important thing to me. Like, I'm like, just have that faith that like after your first step, you're going to learn your second step, and then you're going to learn your third step, and then you're going to learn how to teach people the same things. Okay. So Brooklyn, what do you feel like is like a great way that you're signing people right now? Or like, what do you feel like everybody needs to hear right now?
I definitely just feel like really in this season, we can all, like, you can come on these team trainings and you can hear about all the bonuses and all the amazing things. But in all reality, you guys, it's a business. We have our ups and we have our downs, but it's how you push through is where you come out bigger and stronger and better. And so last year at this time was a pivotal moment in my business where I decided to start changing my life. I decided that I was not happy with where I was at and that I was going to make that change, whether that be if I was hopping on power hours or I was making my own powwows with my girls or whatever it is. But if that's how you're feeling right now, then I'm not saying everybody is, but I know there are some people out there, and this is where you make that decision. And the work that you put in the next 2 months is where, when January and February and all the momentum comes, that is where your business is going to totally explode. But it starts now. You guys don't wait for January. Don't wait for conference. Start now. Make that decision now to go Ruby. Make that decision now to go Diamond. Make that decision to go all in and be consistent every single day. Don't wait. And don't just hop on these team trainings and get inspired for a day and then stop. Like, decide that you're going to go all in. You have to go all in or nothing. And so all of us that are talking have been consistent every single day since we've started. Chrissy's been consistent every single day since we started. And so if you haven't make that decision now, whether you're brand new, whether you're a Ruby, whether you're a double diamond that is not sure what you're even doing right now, like, you are meant to be here for a reason. You're on this team for a reason, you guys, and God put you here for a reason. So just decide, and what your goal may be, just go for it, because God does not put a dream in your heart that's not meant to happen. So that's just what I have to say for that. But as far as signing distributors, you guys, like, I've never really been a person that has had 10 to 20, like, all my distributors just come to my inbox and flow my inbox. Like, I go to people. I'm not afraid to offer the opportunity to message people, because you guys, like, I literally, like, this business has completely changed my life. And I know there's so many people out there that need this. So I'm messaging, I'm doing the reels, I'm doing the TikToks, you guys. That's huge right now. Like Alexis said, go live. But you can't just sit and wait for everybody to come to you, and so you have to do the messaging, you have to do the posting about the business, and just be excited and be loud, share about your story, show your face, you guys, like, show who you are. Like, I spent so much time in my business trying to pretend to be Mikkel or Eden or Jamie or Christy, and I'm not them, I'm me. And so find those things that make you and show them all over your page. Like, I just recently got engaged, so I'm blowing up wedding stuff everywhere. My engagement is up like crazy, and I love it so much. And it's funny, like, people say when life changes, your business grows. Like, you have a baby, you get married, all those things. But just be you. Don't compare yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. Like, everyone's journey is different. So get off of this Zoom and be inspired, you guys. Don't compare yourself. Don't say, I haven't gone diamond, I haven't gone double. Like, be inspired by us, and then put in the work that we've put in to get there. Like, I did not go triple diamond just sitting here on my butt. Like, I've worked my booty off, but it was 100% worth it, because I have this freedom. And I have this whole entire team now that has their lives changed too. So that's, I think, it. I don't know if you have questions. months.
No, that's so good. Okay. So if you guys have any like questions, feel free to put it in the chat, but I'm just going to go over a couple things that are a little bit less inspirational and a little bit more like actually strategic on top of that, because I could talk to you guys all the time and you will be so inspired by Alexis and by Rebecca and by Brooklyn, and you'll get off here and you'll be like, okay, I'm so inspired. What do I do now? And so I want to make sure that you guys know that the tools that they are talking about are everywhere, you guys. We keep our businesses simple, okay? So in the team page, in the file section, there is literally a daily checklist. We call it the roadmap to diamond 90 days, whether you are going diamond or helping someone promote to diamond. If you check out Liza, she's got it right there. It's a checklist. You guys, that's what you need to be successful. At the end of the day, that's it. If you're too scared to get one of those out and check it off, it's probably because you know you're not doing the things. But it's perfect because then you know if you're not signing or growing in some way, that's probably the thing that you're missing, okay? So, well, thank you. I stole this idea from Mikkel. Anyways, so you guys, the things on there are super like self-explanatory. Every single thing you need is in the announcement section of the team page. When you go live in a team page, and then you're tagged in that live video afterwards, you can't see the description. So it is up to you guys to go to the announcement section and save the distributor script in your notes in your phone, and to save the objections into the notes in your phone and the follow-ups into the notes in your phone. That is up to you guys because it won't show when you're tagged into it. There is your first 30 days of posting. I periodically update it. You guys have everything there, okay? And so I'm not even gonna go over that stuff. It's so freaking simple. It's like ridiculous. We offer the opportunity. We post on our stories. We make an opportunity post, or now Reels or TikTok. This is the one thing a lot of people skip. They skip growing their network or following up. Oh, those are like the two most important things, because if you're messaging, great. Eventually you're going to run out of people to talk to. If people are coming to you, great. Eventually you're going to run out of people that are watching you. If you're not following up, they literally say, and I have it right there in the announcement section. Like I think it's 7 to 12 times until somebody actually commits. And they say that most people in businesses do not even, I think it's like what, 80% of people don't even follow up a second time. I'm like, what? You can talk to them first. I'm going to talk to them second. And I'm going to seal the deal. So it's super important, you guys. Yeah, there's word board, there's text replacement. I'm so easy. I'm like, here you go, here you go, here you go. But for me, after that first initial message, I do use voice message because it's just more personal. If you can't, like you're at work, you're in the bathroom using your bathroom break, well, then you just can't. It's fine. You won't die. Like there was a lot of years I worked my business and I didn't use voice message because it didn't exist. But if you can, you might as well because it gives you better results. So the next thing is some of you guys are brand new and maybe you've barely even made your first post. And some of you guys are signing from host to post and things like that. So you might be at all ends of the spectrum, okay? Here's the deal. What is working right now? What is working right now is TikTok and Reels, okay? Some of you guys are like, girl, I ain't even made my first post yet. I don't even know what to talk about on TikTok Reels. Here's the deal. In the last 6 weeks, have grown like 1,500 Instagram followers, which took me like a year in my last 7.5 years in the business. I have had over 300 people reach out to me about the opportunity because of some videos that I have made, okay? That is like, I've never in my life seen that, you guys. I've reached out to people, I've followed up with them. Sometimes I've had people comment on my posts or message me from my stories, but I have had over 300 people. Now, it wasn't until like the 5th week of being consistent with it that people actually started paying attention, okay? But the blessing of TikTok and Reels is that it does not discriminate. It doesn't matter if you're a new distributor. It doesn't matter if you are a black diamond. It doesn't matter what you are. If you make a good, funny video or whatever that goes viral, all of a sudden your business will blow up, okay? So I have been doing a business or product and then a personal funny. business or product, personal or funny. Because I have known, like, myself, even people want to be a part of this business and they want the opportunity, but there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to follow you if you do something entertaining. Maybe it's serious, maybe it's funny, whatever. So none of my business ones were actually like taking off. So then I did some funny ones. And one of my funny ones, which I stole from somebody on TikTok, I literally copied her words. I literally copied her sound. And then on TikTok, it did nothing. Okay. But I saved it in my phone, posted it on my Instagram reels, and it has over 500,000 views. I honestly believe that that's why they went and watched my personal ones, looked at my page, watched my stories, whatever. Okay. So this might be over some of your guys' head, but I don't dare keep something away from you that has allowed me to sign 25 distributors this month so far. So I'm not going to keep that from you. Even if you're overwhelmed, I don't care. You can do it if you want to. Like, you could make posts all day long. Like, I worked my business that way. Or you could do one video a day and like literally blow this shiz up. So, I mean, why not, you know? Make sure your Instagram is public if you're going to do them, because you will gain a lot of followers if you have one, like get a lot of views. Okay. Something else I've been doing, you guys, in the team page, if you look up like the hashtag in the team page, like tips, hashtag tips, I have been doing a lot of screen records of different things, of how to get a filter for your pictures. That's a huge freaking deal. You're in a social media business. You can't have like dark room random photos. Okay. I show you how to make your influencer application, literally on the last one. I show you how to make a cute little like story of a story of like a countdown. Okay. And if you read the post, you'll see it. So all of that is right there, you guys. Super, super important. But essentially, like, you just do the things. And at the end of the day, like, if you know what you want, it'll be really simple. Really simple. If you're new, your goal is to follow that first 30 days of posting and get out of your comfort zone. Like, that is your goal. It is your goal to do those things each day. You can go very fast. Okay. You can go very fast, and you can do, you know, each of the things on the checklist each day, which takes about an hour. Honestly, it really does. It takes about an hour if you're being strategic. Okay. Or you can have one foot in, you can do half the list and one foot out. And then in a month, wonder why you're not where you want to be at. Okay. That's just what it comes down to. So I want you guys to know, like, that we are coming into a really big season of this business. And I want to see every single one of you guys going ruby, going emerald, going diamond over the next few months. And really just like, we are booming. I have signed more distributors this month than I have at all this entire year. And our businesses were 3 times, at least like our overall business, my business, like all of you guys, was 3 times more than it ever has been before this year. 3 times more. We had a huge boom. And this month I've signed more team members than at all this month. Okay. We have so many people going ruby. This is a huge deal. The company has a goal of like 1,000 rubies. What is it, by the end of the year or by the end of the month? I can't remember. Anyways, I like listen to them talk. So I'm like, December, that's what I thought. By the end of the year, 1,000 rubies, you guys. So you have to ask yourself, are you going to be one of those people that gets that $450 income and, you know, makes that happen, and then gets your diamond bonus and gets that $8,000 bonus? It's a big freaking deal. And just know that we always like to have fun, and you can find everything in the announcement section of the team page. But lastly, I'll share, if y'all are like, I just need a little bit of motivation, excitement, whatever, I want you to go to the team page, and you can literally search the hashtag motivation. Every video I've ever done now, I'm putting hashtag motivation so people can find it. Okay. So you can do that there. But I want you guys to really remember what Alexis, Brooklyn, and Rebecca said. You guys listen to their stories, think about them, think about what your life could look like in the next 6 months to a year and how it could change. Even if you don't need the money, or maybe you do need the money, like the team that you could have, the community that you could have, it'll be so freaking amazing. So we're going into the boom. Okay. We're here for it. Are you here for it? Are you guys here for it? This is not a rhetorical question. This is a real freaking question. Okay. So I want you guys to put in the chat what your next promotion is. Okay. If you're new, it's Ruby. Besides that, you guys should know Emerald, Diamond, and above. I want you guys to share what that promotion is in the chat, and we're going to hold you to it. And whoever is your enroller, screenshot that. Make sure they remember. Okay. So, hi, Darlie. So, I hope you guys have a good night, and we've like never ended early before, so it's fine. We're clearly all just like super focused. But you guys, like, we are literally on fire. Like, this team is signing so many new team members and customers, and it's so freaking exciting. And I want to see so many of you guys earn those big bonuses. And there is a Ruby bonus this month as well. So love you all, and I hope you have a good Monday night, and I'll see you later.